Hello? Gold, it's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please, get back here now. Instead of calling the police, he called me. I don't know what he expects me to do. Just think about that for a second. If I fight like one more guy, I can get a level up. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try for that. Well, balls. I guess we gotta try right here then. Okay, I just wanted to get that level up before this next area, because it's like, yeah, one fight, and that's it. That's a mart, not a Pokemon Center, but while we're at it, we'll go ahead and talk to people and bug them. Damn, what can I talk about? I can bring up my sheet at any time. They're fresh out of balls, oh man. Alright, so here's an idea. There's this really famous hack called Vietnamese Crystal, and I think it would be the fucking most fun thing in the world to go through and do at some point. I just don't know if or when I want to, but it's in the back of my mind. If you don't know, it's basically just like, it's a bootleg of this game, but translated like to Vietnamese and then translated back to English, and it's terrible. So instead of gym leaders, they're gym curators. Instead of Pokemon, there's elf monsters, and it's a lot of just broken English. So there you go. Oh yeah, that's right. This is when they're working on things like trading and all that. You got a Pokemon at the lab? What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. This guy is our rival for the game, and I like him. I feel like he's, I don't know, I want to say underrated, but at the same time it's like, who, I guess, really talks or brags about the rivals. I will say, though, I feel like the first two games kind of took a different, like, I have not played Gen 4, 5, or 6. I have seen Chugga's deal with, I don't remember what he did, but he did Gen 4. So I remember that. But I feel like it went from cocky threat to legitimate asshole to friend to friend to friend to friend to friend to friend, and that kind of annoys me as far as that. Like, it's just the same rival over and over. We did good. We learned Razor Leaf. Are you happy you won? Yeah, kinda. My name is... I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. And then he just runs away. I mean, I suppose you could argue as far as Sun and Moon, because your rival is not technically... I pronounce his name Hal, but I don't know if that's correct. It's not technically him, but the idea that this guy's just buddy-buddy with you the whole time, it's just like, I mean, I understand for a small thing as far as, like, he heals you before you fight him. So, like, I get that. But other than that, like, I don't know, it just feels so corny. I don't mind it in Ruby and Sapphire. Oh my god. I don't mind it in Ruby and Sapphire because it was the first time it was done, but after it happens over and over again, it's just like, I mean, I suppose you could argue it's not entirely the case with Gen 4 because you get this hyperactive weirdo kid, but like, he's basically your friend too. I heard Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor L. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Okay, so Silver was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Did consider renaming it something like Pigeon or after a different person in mind, but again, I abandoned that with the whole voice acting thing, so we're just gonna do Gold and Silver, as the manga suggests. Okay, I thought I was gonna do it for me, but right. Gold, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? This! But, is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Gold, is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers, except for his own grandson. Wow, Gold, you may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with the Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Gold, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure to talk to your mom. I think like before I did this and I didn't talk to her. Gold, use these on your quest. And then he gives us his balls. Yep, I know how to play the game alright. Now, back off. Actually, there was one other thing I wanted to use cheats for. And that was just... Oh, right, I'm already about to leave and not talk to her. Yo, bitch. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where'd you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know. I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? I don't actually know what positive effect this has. All I know is if you tell her yes, she'll be like, oh, by the way, I bought you a thing with your money instead of her money. So I find that fucking annoying. So no. Be careful. You're useless. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. Like, if it were something where it's like, if you say yes, you get interest or something, and it's like, you gain more money, that'd be cool, but it's still not exactly worth justifying the whole, wasting my money shit. Alright, well, you do that. Yo, what if they did that somewhere down the timeline? It's just like, it's Professor Elm, but this is Elm's son. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yo, don't we all, man? Alright, let's get out of here. Make like some titties and bounce. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Nigga, I just got balls. Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? No. Oh, fine then. Anyway, if you want to catch Pokemon, you have to walk a lot. That's not entirely true. You just gotta throw a ball appropriately, and that's it. That's all it takes. I decided to spare you the agony of watching me get into several wild encounters in a row. Except I said it just a little bit early, because here it comes. Nope. Alright, sweet. We made it. Alright, now we can actually continue on with our journey and fight in our first battle. I'm lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. See, before they were having themselves a battle, and I want to say this mate actually lost. He is the infamous youngster Joey, with his magical Rattata. Now, here's a thing I can go ahead and say. Now, technically, in the original Red, there was not, I'm pretty sure, there was not the ability to refight trainers and all that. But Fire Red gave you things like the Versus Seeker, which would allow you to refight trainers. In this game, if I want to fight this guy again, I'd have to give him my phone number, and then he would call me randomly and be like, yo, you want to fight? But that's only sometimes. A lot of the times you get phone calls saying, hey man, do you want to hear about my butt? And the answer is no. No, I don't. And it's really, really annoying and really, really obnoxious. It's even worse because for things like getting evolutionary stones, you have to give your phone number to certain trainers. Then they might call you and be like, hey homeboy, I found a leaf stone. Isn't that pretty rad? Then you can go talk to him, get your leaf stone. That's the only way to get stones in this fucking game, and that's retarded. When you consider the fact that you were able to buy stones just for a few $1,000s in Red, it's a huge step down. Because again, it's such a low chance, and I don't feel like listening to them talk about their butt. So, I loathe it. So what I did, there is no specific code for things like get infinite rare candies, which is bloody garbage. So, the closest thing I found was like a code that will let me exaggerate a Pokemon's level dramatically. So I don't know if you caught on during the top 10 Johtos video, but I'm not a trainer. But if you look at fight, there have been times where I'd fight a Pokemon and it'd be like level 132. So that's pretty much the closest thing to it. Now the positive side is that they have the exact, like if I find a level 2 Rattata but it has the code on, it still has the stats of a level 2 Rattata. It may be level 132, but it's still gonna die to a single Ember. So that's kind of good, and I don't remember the XP, but I know it makes enough of a difference to justify using it. The problem with this though is that you need a lot of grinding in this game, so at some point I need to be in like level 80, and that's much more than I did for Red, Fire Red. The highest I got in there was like 65. This is way worse. So I'm really dreading it, but other than that, I'm hoping it goes by alright. It might take a while. And this game is like twice as long as Red, so that's super, super cool. You really got your money's worth with this game. Like, they did a good job as far as making a sequel. They just made some dumb design choices, and that's about it. Let us continue on with our journey. But yeah, that's the thing. I also want to say, excuse me, there's a cap on how many phone numbers you can have. Oh look, a new guy. You're only allowed to have like 10 phone numbers, so that kind of sucks. What also kind of sucks is at one point I considered having Bellsprout for my team, but because the fucking evolutionary stones are garbage in this game, you might as well not even bother thinking anything positive ever in your life. I wanted to say, hinted at, but didn't actually specifically say. There's an infinite money code. I have 2, which I want to use just so I can buy a bunch of stuff from the game corner instead of wasting my time gambling on it. And then I can get some TMs out of the game corner. That's about it. Yeah, so here's Dark Cave. It's dark. It also has the best music ever. Now, I was told there's supposed to be some sort of way where you like pause and then do that, and you can like see the map for a split second, and you can cheat that instead of using Flash, but I don't see that. I don't understand it, but apparently that's a thing. It never made sense to me. I don't see it, so I'm not doing anything but using the Flash. But the Flash, and we got ourselves another ball. And yeah, this it's gonna be kind of hard at first because this first gym is a flying gym. So by picking Chikorita, I'm basically picking hard mode. So good luck for me, which technically I picked hard mode for Red as well, because Charmander, the first 2 gyms, we're not friends with either. For Pokemon, my feet hurt and I'm sleepy. Oh, bollocks! I got used to using the B button to advance dialogue instead of the A button, because otherwise you can repeat it. It's kind of annoying sometimes when you're at the center and you're like, hey man, heal my thing, and then you're like mashing the A button, it's like, okay, I'm healed, leave me alone, and then you accidentally start the dialogue up a second time and you're just like, no! That's the way I feel. Those are my feelings. I've expressed my views and feelings with you all. What's something we can make mention of, because we've been doing all right. But yeah, we're about to get to our first air. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long fight, isn't it? Alright, so here's a thought I just had recently. So what if, think for a small second, an animal like your dog, your cat, your deer, your buffalo, they are only so smart. Consider the fact that they don't exactly understand technology. With that in mind, how do we know animals don't think cars are actually alive? And that engine noises are just like a car growling, basically. So they hear like a car going, "Rrr," and then they think, oh man, this thing's growling at me, or something like that. The same way a fucking lion roars, or some shit like that. Like, how do we know they don't think that? They don't understand the car is not alive. They just know it's big and it's making a loud noise. So that's a thing I've come to theorize, and I think it's pretty good. Balls. It may seem like we're over leveled, but that'll change really, really quickly, don't worry. Yeah, you do that. I didn't bother going in there because I can't see shit. Hi, guy. I like that. Did you visit Sprout Tower? No, I just walked in the door, mate. Like, come on. I came too far out. I better phone home. ET phone home.